Yeah, she gave me whole time on mute. Boyfriend on the fucking phone. Pushed a couple of buttons, gave his ass the down tone. Telling the truth is just something that they talking about. I'd rather just hear it straight from the horse's mouth. They ain't telling the truth, it's just something that they talking about. I'd rather just hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
Until you tell the truth
to thyself,
ain't shit gonna go in your favor. Not even the shit you put in the toilet.
Good day to all my emperors and empresses, gods and goddesses, kings and queens, princes and princesses, and bitches and bitchettes. I can't forget about them. I will never forget about them because it's levels to the bullshit. And today I'm coming to y'all about a very simple message, but it should be easy to grasp, hold on to. Jewels, stones. Speaking of jewels and stones, when people are giving you wisdom, take it when you can. Don't be one of those ones regretting that you couldn't even listen when somebody was giving you knowledge. They was giving you the keys to the streets. Don't get me wrong. Everybody who get the keys to the streets doesn't mean that they're going to do right and be humble by the knowledge in which was gave to them. Just because you're giving the keys to the streets don't mean that you're going to be able to open up every door. Some doors are meant to be closed, youngster. And when I'm saying youngster, I don't mean by age. It could be a young mentality. It could be a young heart, a young soul. Individuality is personal. And you should be very happy with being you and not wishing that you had somebody else's keys. Yes. Don't be concerned about the people who are concerned about your keys. Use your humbleness for greatness. You are worthy. You are worth it all. Ignore the gossip. That's why I'm coming to you today. Because I know that the gossip is getting to you. Concerned about what people are saying. Listen. If you are ashamed about it, then you need to deal with that. Anything that you have done in your past that you're ashamed about, then you need to do a self-check. You need to dig deep within you. Not worried about, oh, they did it. Not concerned about, oh, my family did it before. Not concerned about who's doing what. What are you doing to make you better, to not feel ashamed about what you have done in past events. Shout out to everybody who went to the Jeezy and Gucci Mane concert last night. It was wonderful. Shout out to everybody who ain't never been to a concert. Be you. You can never deny something that you have been through. Your so-called mistakes, nothing is a mistake. Everything is by chance. Everything is through divine. The divine let that happen at that given time because you are supposed to learn from it. We were rooting for you. Right? Don't worry about the outside people talking about they were rooting for you. They was rooting for your money. They was rooting for your downfall. Listen to how they say it now. They were rooting for it because they thought they were going to benefit from it. But once they can't benefit from it, then they begin to shame you. Talk about you. Talk about some of the things about you that you done told them. But they don't know that you just needed to get it off of you. I remember when I was in a Bible study, when I used to attend church. Not knocking church, but people who attend church. If you're not there for the message, you shouldn't be there. Get your ass on. There's a lot of people there that gossip and talk about what you got on, instead of learning the word in the good book. Because the Bible is very beneficial. It's a lot of knowledge up in that thing. But I remember when I was in Bible study, and a member stood up and he said something very personal about himself that you would never hear anybody say. He said, he was like, I've been battling with herpes. And he said, if I told anybody that I told, it was because it was on me. And I had to get it off. So anybody outside of that who goes tell another person my business, I don't care, because I had to release it off of me. If they told, then hopefully it was a lesson for that person that they told. But if you're saying it in a jokingly way, trying to criticize or judge that person, the laugh is going to be on you, because there's some things about you that you don't tell anybody, and it's bottled up inside of you, and you are hurting and you want to tell somebody. He was free to do that in front of a group of people. I looked at him like he was the kings of kings, and not in a sexual way, in a way of humbleness. Wow. This is beautiful. You're doing this in church? Never in the history of churches have I ever heard anybody say something personally going on inside of them and he be all right with it. Because he wanted to get it off. I love that. I love to see a person stepping into themselves and not caring about what the rest of the world has to say. Because I'm me. At the end of the day, I'm me. I deserve to be in this position that I'm in. For the simple fact, I've lived. Still living. I don't know everything, but I know some things. Trying not to lean on my own understanding. Is she rapping? No, I'm not rapping, but I am. Silly goose. Once you completely focus upon you and ride your wave, you ride that wave. Ride it. Ride your wave. Ride your wave. It's coming, don't get... Oh, they like, oh, what's taking so long? Ride your wave. What's the rush? Ride your wave. What's the rush? That healing truth message, man. There be some healing truth up in that message, man. Ride that wave. Alright? Deuce. Kiss. Talk to you soon.